Hey guys, it's Coach Wilson, and we're back. It is week 5 of our grading period. It's the third grading period. It's February the 15th through the 19th. We are going to be working on basketball skills this week a little bit more. We're also going to be talking about your grades a little bit right now. Some of you are keeping up on everything, and you've done, right now you should have 3 quizzes done and an assignment. This week we're going to have another quiz, so hopefully you're going on there and taking those quizzes. You can take those quizzes as many times as you want. So if you don't like your grade the first time, go back and take it again. Our warm-up for this week is how to floss, and it is a fun video. So some of you already know how to floss, I sure don't, but anyway, I hope you'll have a lot of fun with that. Down here it talks about our Jump Rope for Heart collection. We're collecting for the American Heart Association, and we are on the 4th week of that. And congratulations to us. We have $5,000 raised already. Our goal was $4,000, and here we are. We still have 2 more weeks of fundraising, so if you haven't gone online and registered yet and you want to be part of that, please check at the end. There'll be a link there for our Jump Rope for Heart page where you can click on that and get registered and hopefully start some online donations there. All right, let's move along and take a look what we're doing this week. We have dribbling. Dribbling in basketball is a lot like dribbling in other sports. I can think of soccer where we do dribbling, and hockey. The biggest thing for that is that you are keeping the ball close to you, or the puck close to you, and making sure that your opponent doesn't get it. When we're dribbling with a basketball, the main focus is to use your finger pads, and those are where your fingerprints are. So we're using our finger pads to push the ball. Remember, we're not slapping the ball. A lot of kids want to just spank the ball as if it has been naughty and you're trying to give it a high five, but we're not doing that. We're pushing it down to the ground. So you want to keep the ball mostly at waist level, and you want to keep your eyes forward so you can see where you're going. You want to keep the ball close to your body and away from your opponent. You want to put your body in between your opponent and the ball. So when you're dribbling against a defender, you want to use some fakes, stopping, starting, and changing speeds and direction.
What about your head and your eyes, Big Coach? What should you do with that?
Your eyes are looking forward and your head is up so you can see where you're going. All right, we're looking at passing now. There are 3 kinds of passes that we focus on. The first is the bounce pass. The bounce pass, the ball is going to start right near your chest with your elbows in tight and your thumbs kind of behind the ball. And as you pass, you're going to try to step towards the person you're trying to pass to. And that ball should come and bounce quickly to that opponent, or not your opponent, your somebody on your team, your teammate. Another one that's similar to that is the chest pass. The chest pass, again, starts right at your chest, but this one just goes straight through the air across to your teammate. And these both of those last 2 are very fast passes. They're great if your teammate is traveling, if they're running down the court, you can get it to them quickly. The last is the overhead pass. This is one where you want to put the ball up over your head, and when you throw it to your teammate, you're kind of lobbing it up. You'd use this if somebody was standing in front of you and you're trying to get it past them. You want to go over their head to somebody on your team. Something to think about: if your partner is moving, they're not just going for a little stroll, they're probably going to be running. So if somebody is running, you want to pass the ball to an open space ahead of them, so that way they don't have to stop moving. We have a couple videos that are attached to this that you can watch, and you'll see the people passing ahead of whoever they're passing to. And those people are able to catch the ball and continue dribbling in one fluid motion. All right, so this week's assignment, you are going to be watching A kid named Jaden Jones. He has a great way to hold or handle the ball. He's got great ball handling skills, especially for his age. So pay attention to what he's doing with his body. Second one we're going to look at is this State Farm Assist of the Week. An assist is when you when you pass the ball to somebody who then scores a point. And that sort of thing will happen in soccer, it happens in hockey, and it also happens in basketball. The person that passes you the ball and then you score gets credit for part of that point because it's a team sport and they helped you get the ball in order to score. So see if you can spot all three of our passes today. We're going to be looking for that bounce pass, the chest pass, and the overhead pass. Those are the three that, as you watch this video, I want you to try to focus on those passes. So they do some other special kind of passes, like behind the back and that kind of stuff. And those are cool too, fun to watch, but those aren't really part of our curriculum. So now the last part of this, or the next part of this, I guess, this is how you're going to be graded this week, is a quiz. So if there's anything on the quiz that you missed, please go back to the things that we've just reviewed. You can play this video as many times as you want. And like I said, you can take that quiz as many times as you want too. If you have a basketball or a bouncy ball, you can try to experiment with these kind of skills in your driveway. So if you have a brother or sister or mom or dad or grandma or grandpa or foster parents, whoever you live with, you can practice passing those three different passes. You can practice dribbling that ball, even if you're just by yourself. The other thing you could do is if you don't have somebody to practice with and you have a spot in your house, you could put a piece of tape on the wall, pretend that's a person, and try to bounce past that ball and make it hit that spot on the wall. It's up to you. Be creative. Try to have fun with it. But most importantly, don't forget to answer those quiz questions. And
Don't forget Jumper for Heart.
Yeah, don't forget Jumper
We'll
for Heart.
update you next week on how we're doing.
That's right.
Bye.
Bye.